I said Malcolm alleged that some of Elijah's women were underage secretaries, and can you expound on that?
Yeah, well, I guess they were because they were there. I seen them. I seen them myself. It's all true. It's all true.
Good evening, messenger. You convinced us that you were the last messenger. How many other bastard children do you have?
At least 15. At least 15. Barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free. Hit the subscribe button, man. Hit the subscribe button. I want to say thank you guys in advance for supporting the project. We're approaching 3,000 buys. So go ahead and click the link, man. I want to say thank you guys for supporting me throughout this process. And next film drops May 19th. May 19th, Malcolm X's birthday. All right. Here's the straw on the camel's back, y'all. Here is the linchpin. Terence Crawford has been maligned by Bob Arum, who was white. I'm not sure if everybody knows that. He's white. Compared him to an inanimate object in Beverly Hills. He is currently a free agent. He has been devalued in the court of public opinion and in boxing circles. Eddie Hearn says he doesn't want him. Obviously, Bob Arum doesn't want him. So the last person to take him with an American network deal is Al Haymon. Why hasn't Al Haymon signed Terence Crawford? Tim Smith has come out and said, we don't want him. We can't afford to pay him. He doesn't bring nothing to the table. Tim Smith got those words from Al Haymon. Whatever Tim Smith says, those are Al Haymon words. I know. All right. And he is the vice president of communications, but he also wants to keep his job. And don't move the goalpost, y'all. Don't move the goalpost. Hold Al Haymon accountable. Because y'all get mad when they sign with Eddie Hearn and Bob Arum, and not now. Y'all don't get mad. Y'all celebrate them. You know, y'all celebrate them. Good job. Get a deal with them instead of betting on yourself. And then a year later, they can't get the fight, and now they're the worst promoter in the world. It's gonna happen to every fighter because this is their system. This is theirs. Not one fighter who's made millions of dollars has an ounce of power in boxing. They're going to put him in the most compromised position. You got to move up and weight. How's he going to keep his belt if he can't afford to pay the mandatory? It's a dirty game out here. It's not really a dirty game if you understand it. So don't move the goalposts now. Tim Smith said the same thing Bob Arum said. The only thing is he didn't compare him to a Beverly Hills home. Bob Arum says he can't sell. Tim Smith says he can't sell. Bob Arum says he's not a pay-per-view star. Tim Smith says he's not a pay-per-view star. Bob Arum says Al Haymon didn't want to make the fight. Tim Smith tells you Bob Arum was telling the truth. They didn't want to make the fight. Take your emotions out of it and see it for what it is. They all working together. And we were dumb enough to believe, myself included, that a change was going to come. The only change that came, Malcolm X walked into the Audubon Ballroom and a group of 5 men killed them, ordered by the Nation of Islam and the government and everyone else. They all colluded. That's the only change that came. Al Haymon is a scumbag. Just like Bob Arum is a snake, according to we'll use snake like Leon Muhammad. And Eddie Hearn is a used car salesman. We're ashamed to admit it. Why don't y'all see my growth and my understanding and my journey to the truth in boxing? Instead of ignoring it and using words like coon and what other words y'all use, and just take it for what it is, learn from it. Life Jennings got a song, y'all better learn from this. Google it, Learn From This by Life Jennings. Dope song. Yeah, learn from it, you know? My office is heating up. Last video, that shit was cold in the mother. I was like this, like my office is opposite the sun and on the opposite side of the house and in the back. So it doesn't get too much sun on this side of the house. So it's always gonna be cold in here most days. But we gotta hold them accountable. We're too afraid because white supremacy controls us. Blame the white man. You gonna blame the white man for your kids not being educated? You gonna blame the white man for being fired when you have 15 years to get your own business? Let's hold each other accountable and help each other when we can. Let's just be good people. Move with integrity, valor. And if you can honestly help a person that looks like you along the way, I would suggest that you do. Help as many people as you can. And that's the reality of it. Because you're going to get burned along the way. People going to lie to you. This imaginary code that black people have, it's not real. It only can be real in your inner circle. 10,000 black people from all parts of the world will not stay on code. Someone's going to get a check. Someone's going to get invited to a party. I asked L the other day, go watch the video, L Supreme. I asked him a video. I said, is there really such thing as a coon? Or is he maximizing his opportunity being that this is their system? I never had that thought before. Is Al Haymon the biggest coon in the world? The biggest coon in boxing? Or is Frederick Hawthorne the biggest coon in boxing? I stood up for truth, man. I stood up from truth. From Andre Ward to Oscar De La Hoya to Floyd Mayweather, the list goes on and on. You know how people are afraid to say their name and not challenge those people? I stood up for truth. All I had to do was shut up, stand beside Sam Watson, get all the interviews, be good, be kind, and say nothing. I chose not to. I chose to stand for truth. I chose to tell the fans and the fighters and anyone else who want to listen the truth. And I grew. I grew. And now I'm at a stage where the biggest culprits to the hindrance and the underdevelopment of black people in boxing are black people. Al Haymon being number one. Al Haymon is number one. Shout out to Nelly and the Saint Lunatics. But I'm waiting on Al Haymon to sign Terence Crawford. Because y'all say Al Heyman's pro-black. He can get him for 50 cents on the dollar right now. Matter of fact, he probably ain't got to give Terence Crawford a signing bonus. Matter of fact, he probably don't even have to sign him. He can just offer him a 2-fight deal. On the Errol Spence side, you don't get it. You get what I'm saying? If you win, you get the second fight with Errol Spence. If Errol Spence wins, sayonara arrivederci. These are the truths. So tonight we're going to have some fun on this topic. Will Al Haymon stay on code? Or have Frederick Hawthorne been right all these years? All of COVID, all of a quarantine, have I been right? I guess Tim Smith already said it. I guess I've been right. Just got a text. Just got a great supporting actress. Gonna be in my next film. Well, it's been, but we're doing the contracts and stuff. And yeah, man, it's a great project coming up. I'm looking at the text right now. Miss Parker from Friday is gonna be in my next film. We shoot in February. It's gonna be a great night. So that's the great news for today. And I appreciate y'all. Yes, beautiful. You gotta, I can't understand you. You want a snack? You gotta talk normal to me. In a little bit. Okay. She used her daughter language on me. Can I have a snack? Yeah, homeschooling today. So, barbershop conversations. Congratulations to me. I got Miss Parker to help out. Y'all know her as Miss Parker. And I'm excited to have her. So that's the breaking news for today. So I'm not just a YouTuber. I'm an award-winning film producer and director, in case y'all didn't know. That's never robbed or stole from anybody, unlike Al Haymon. So will Al Haymon stay on code? Or will he use Tim Smith to sound like Bob Arum? Why is he commenting on Terence Crawford? Makes no sense. Or did Bob Arum call Al Haymon and say, "Do me a solid. Don't touch Terence Crawford." Yeah, we'll get some dates together down the line. Why did Tim Smith sound exactly like Bob Arum, with the exception of the Beverly Hills home? Exactly. Same speech. Play it side by side. Your pro-black ears ain't gonna want to hear that. Barbershop comments. Tell the truth, man. I wish, that's one of the other reasons why I wish Malcolm X had made it past 65 is we would have learned to understand that if we walk in our truth, we can not only heal ourselves, but heal our circle. And in our circle are many black people, if you're black, and they're going to be other races and other people too that you impact. And it's tough sledding. It's tough sledding, man. And help as many people as you can along the way, and be honest with them. Be honest. Tell them the truth. Because in this type of day, in the world we live in today, sheesh, these people are just running amok, man. So stay on code, Al. Stay on cold, fans. Didn't Tim Smith sound like Bob Arum? Or am I making shit up? 9 Wise. Click the link below. Can't do nothing with this voice. There's nothing you can do with this voice. Don't need nothing from you. I'm just going to tell you the truth. Al Heyman's a scumbag. And there's no difference between Al Haymon and Bob Arum. There's no difference. Zero difference. The only difference for me is I have no expectations of Bob Arum as a 44-year-old man that's learning the truth. Al Haymon used our blackness against us. He fucked the game up. He's not in the business of boxing. He's in the business of making money. Him and Mr. Ryan Caldwell got us. Got us. Don't worry, it's coming out. It's coming out. The fighters are going to start to come out. I'm gone. Peace, y'all. Okay, good. Perfect. Awesome. We going over her looks right now. I'm excited. We'll send over some looks shortly. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Oh, I'm proud of myself because I stay grinding. So anyways, Barbershop Conversations. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. I wish I could see the other side of this camera and this board that I have and how you got to make a movie and directions and the lighting and the scene and the location. And, you know, I wish I could see it on the other side, man. It's as big as a wall. And I got to see it every day when I come in my office so I can make plans. See, people just make YouTube videos and complain about me. How about you use your voice, use your money, and bring your voice to life? Create something that's going to be here forever. Impact the culture. Impact Black people. Impact the truth. Tell the truth. But you just do it in an 8-minute YouTube video and think, come on, man. It's too easy. I'm going, y'all. Peace.